Marathon has finally released, and opinions are divided. If you say anything positive about this game, Bungie must be paying you. The safe opinion is to post a comment about how it's trash. It's like Concord or Highguard. So much content rehashing the same couple of points talking about how bad this game is supposed to be. Don't bother playing this gay woke slop. It's dead on arrival. But when you actually play it, you'll see that it's fun as fuck. I get it's fun to be part of a community. You get to band together in the comment sections, tell everyone about how this is Concord and how it looks like Roblox. And yeah, it's got a unique design. It's full of crazy colors, flashing lights, but the actual gunplay, the shooting feel, the most important thing in this type of game is fantastic. And yeah, the visuals in this game will have the average epileptic breakdancing like ray gun at the Olympics. There is a reason why all of the complaints about this game are about how it looks or how the menus are, and not actually about the moment-to-moment gunplay, because Bungie really nailed it. If you actually enjoy the extraction shooter as a genre, then you'll see that Marathon really has a lot of depth to offer, but you do have to work for it. There's no safe pockets or friendly lobbies here. And how fast you can down other players rewards tactical positioning and stealth just as much as raw skill. After playing Arc Raiders for 300 hours and seeing the player base that Embark has managed to attract, I'm just convinced that half of you don't actually like a real extraction shooter experience. 90% of your runs in Marathon are going to be kill on sight, solo or squad. And if you can read above a 6th grade level, the user interface is fine. Tell me how this is any different from a menu in Escape from Tarkov. Clicking an empty attachment slot won't show the relevant mod for that weapon. Mousing over each core and attachment to see the differences between them is tedious. There is unnecessary friction in the user interface, but if you can read and learn something new, it's nowhere near as bad as people are saying. The first hour of Marathon is the worst hour of Marathon. The game teaches you that you got separate items for your health and your shield. They're on the same button, and it's called Smart Heal. After sending the building into lockdown from trying the wrong password too many times, you get to take your frustrations out on a nearby vent. You head through the blue tube, and the voice in your ear tells you to avoid the drone that you see on the way to the ladder. You head across the bridge into the building, you see a downed runner, you grab your first weapon, you loot some stuff, you kill your first bot, you learn about the map, ping the extract, and then you start it.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
You get taught how to use your abilities while you're fighting at the extraction point. After you extract, all of the valuables in your backpack get sold automatically. Then we get to meet the nice lady who was guiding us through our first run. She tells us the brain damage we suffered on last transfer counts as destruction of company property. And then we get introduced to contracts, which is the character progression system in Marathon. Completing these contracts and extracting with the items the corporations are requesting will allow you to upgrade your runner permanently for the rest of the season. This is what I mean when I say the first hour is rough in this game. If you don't like reading, you're going to hate this. This is just tooltips showing you how everything works. It's easy enough to figure out without this tutorial. It doesn't need to be here. And then once you've made it past the last tutorial telling you about the cosmetics, that's it. It's all done. No more tutorials, no more hand-holding. Everything else that you discover when you play Marathon, it's all up to you. You check out the sweet loading screens and then it throws you straight in. And this is where it gets tough for new players. Especially if you're trying to play solo or you're playing squad fill. You're not going to have any idea what to do, where to go. I just recommend focusing on the first few contracts that you get and try to kill as many other players as you can. Take everything they have and build your stash. And the stash limit actually encourages you to keep taking your stuff on a run. You don't want to be hoarding, There's no point keeping gear if you're not going to lose it. Don't fall into gear fear, just take it, just use it. If you die with it, who cares? You're going to kill somebody and take their stuff next time anyway. Because there's 6 separate skill trees, you always want to be taking everything you can on a run to maximize your chances of completing your contract and getting out so that you can unlock more stuff. There's upgrades that increase your stamina recovery speed, the total stamina that you have, things like your cooldown for your abilities. There's a reason why players that have 20 hours into the game like it a lot more than players that only have 5. The longer you play, the better it gets. The 60Hz servers that Marathon uses are amazing. You feel every single shot that you miss, and every shot that hits is satisfying. It's hard to show with gameplay footage just how good this actually feels when you are the one controlling it. All of the most important parts of a good extraction shooter are already here. And if Bungie can figure out a way to keep updates fresh in between wipes, then this is something I will be playing for a long time. I mean, I didn't even care about Marathon until I played the Server Slam. I ended up spending 30 hours on this thing. I knew that none of the progression would be carrying over to the full game, and I just kept playing because it was that much fun. There's just something about Marathon that you don't seem to get until you've played it for a few hours, and everyone that loves this game that I've talked to says the same thing. It's all about the raw gameplay for me, but I know a lot of people are really into battle passes and skins and stuff like that, so I hope Bungie can find a way to deliver on that side of the game too. This game's probably always going to have dedicated haters, but I think it's going to have just as many dedicated players. If the game is good, people are going to come play it. You can cry all you want about the character designs or the colourful visuals. Nobody's trying to tell you that the gunplay is not great in this, and at the end of the day, that's what's most important for a game like this. Whether it's extracting successfully or getting down by another player, Marathon really has that thing where I just want to do one more run. Some extractions are guarded by hordes of enemies, and it can make for some really exciting end of match moments. The AI is no joke here, and you have to be especially careful when you're trying this solo. The runner abilities add a lot of variety to the gameplay. When you combine that with gear that changes how it feels to play, and this is a roguelite extraction shooter. Watching the last surviving member of your squad disappear, hide out, and then come back to rebuild you after the team that wiped you has moved on is so satisfying, especially when you get your revenge at the extraction. The extraction points also rotate during the match so that it discourages extract camping. This makes fighting over extraction points feel fun and natural and not frustrating like it can be in other games. And because the gear is so meaningful, it's really painful to lose something good, but it feels amazing when you get something good off somebody else. Colourful, weird sci-fi like this is rare these days, and doubly so in the extraction shooter space. Love or hate the art style, when you see a clip from this game, you know it's Marathon. You're not mistaking it for Call of Duty Warzone. And I have a feeling that it's just going to get more interesting as time goes on. Real effort has been put into the world building of Marathon. It's not just a fun game. The way the codex entries are written, and all of the little pieces around the maps just deepens the mystery of the story. I'm excited to see what else we discover in the endgame of Marathon. I really appreciate it if you made it this far into the video, because this is my first one and I have no idea what I'm doing. Are you enjoying Marathon like I am? Or do you have a creative comment about how this game looks like Roblox? Come and tell me. But if you're one of the people that's waiting for this to fail, I hope you're enjoying the Steam charts as much as I'm enjoying playing it. Thanks for watching.